Hello, people! This is Eric Cobra.
And Rana Naraja.
And Warlord 1.
And Giveneer.
And after quite the hiatus, we're back with Let's Play Lone Wolf Blind. So who of you can actually remember what happened last time?
We were switched into another dimension with a really weird guy who wasn't really good and not really evil, who didn't help us to find some person who could help us, whom we have now found.
Yes, a cat lady. And the shadow gate that leads to Master Moon, which is the world we're supposed to get back to, lies in a place called Hogadar. It is in the temple of something called the Sendai.
Yep.
That just begins to sound like manga talk.
And most of the lands of this dimension called Dazian were destroyed by the Chaos Lord. Only Rosada and Melodor remain. Which means that the place we're going to is probably one of the areas that's already been conquered. Joy!
Yep. In any case, I can't remember if I read this or not, but this is the page I linked to, so we ended on this page, or I read this and then we ended. But it doesn't matter. In any case, where is this key, which allows entry to the Shadow Gate of Hogadar, you ask anxiously. Sirocca raises her eyes from the table and smiles. Power is the key, and the power is now within your grasp. The two lost owners of Nixata are the power. They are the key to your escape from the Dacian. You must retrieve them from Tolikos in the Nagoth forest, and then go to Hogadar. The Shadow Gate is to be found in the Temple of the Sandai at the center of the city. I can help you reach Tolikos, but beyond the Nagoth, my power of vision grows dim. You must let your skills and this map be your guide here. And then there's a map of the area. I guess you want it?
Yes, please.
Sure.
Right, just a moment. Here you go.
Ooh, and we get a pair of hands with it.
That's your own hands.
Oh.
Okay, where did you say the Law Stones were?
The Law Stones were lost in that Nagoth forest in the middle.
Nagoth Forest.
Wait, the Nagoth Forest or the Nagoth Chaos Zone?
Well, somewhere in there.
Oh, fuck.
Huh.
And then you just have to cross the plains of Guacor, and then avoid the encroaching realms of Neverness, which sounds like something out of the Unending Story, and the realm of Paradox.
Don't you mean the never-ending story?
Sorry, that might be what's called in English. I can't quite remember.
Never-ending story.
And then get to the Sandai Wastelands, who I constantly almost misread as the Sandal Wastelands.
Seriously, this just sounds like a plane of suck.
Yep. Have fun. From the pocket of her silken robe, she produces a map, which she presses into your hand. You unfurl the parchment and study its content. See the accompanying illustration, which I already sent to you, noting with dismay the great distance which separates the Nagoth forest from the city of Hogadar. Come, you must rest before your journey to Tolikos. I shall arrange for my Ukor to take you there after you have slept and recovered your strength. Sirocca rises from her seat and bids you follow her to an adjoining room where there is food, a bath and a comfortable bed. There she leaves you, returning to the table to consult its visions, while you try to relax despite the heavy sense of foreboding that haunts your mind. You get full health.
Alright, let me have a look.
It seems as if you have only just closed your eyes when you are woken from your sleep by the sound of Sirocca's voice echoing in your mind. The time has come for you to begin your journey, Lone Wolf. Quickly, you dress and gather together your equipment before joining her at the Table of Visions. I have chosen Tuktron, my most able and trusted Ukor captain, and a company of his best fast guards to escort you to Tolikos. He is familiar with the forest tracks of the Cat Trisect, and he will ensure that you do not lose your way. By the way, Tuktron, doesn't that sound like a wrestler?
I have no idea.
Really weird dance.
She brings forth a black box inlaid with sparkling gems and unlocks it with a star-shaped key, which she wears on a slender chain around her neck. Take this, Lone Wolf, and keep it safe, she says, handing you a pyramid-shaped obsidian seal. The war against the Chaos Master has made the Melodorians suspicious of all save their own kind, and they are wont to attack anything they fear could be an agent of chaos. When you meet them, Show them this seal, and your safety will be assured. You've gotten an obsidian seal. It's a special item.
Let me see. Obsidian seal, obsidian seal.
Okay, who did you say we had to show it to?
The Meladorians? Oh, and it says something about a maximum number of special items. Have they put on a limit to those?
Nope.
Let me just check. Equipment. Huh. I'm pretty sure that... Okay. Hang on a sec, have I? I just gotta double check something. Sorry folks, I just want to know if I screwed up some earlier point. Because I'm pretty certain that I didn't always say that. Ah, yeah, I was right. Apparently you can only have 12 special items now. I kind of overlooked that. I guess they... Yeah, they apparently added that rule at some point and I didn't notice when. It's not in the first book, I just double checked.
Well, that's not fair.
Yeah, I mean, I must have overlooked it, so that's on me. And I guess at this point you have pretty many keys and stuff you can just throw away. I guess they felt that it was ridiculous, the sheer number of things you could just attach to your belt. I mean, at this point you must have a skirt of weird stuff.
Oh god. We are turning into a Final Fantasy character.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me see, how many special items can I count? 2, 4, 6, 8.
For some reason, I'm reminded of that game where it's a fantasy world and you run the item shop.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Which means you get all the weird shit that the adventurers are dragging in. 27 otter noses and 40 orc penises and all the weird things you... weird junk to pick off.
Okay.
That's...
What the hell am I supposed to do with this?
In any case, Rana, how much did you count?
Way beyond 20. I'm going to have to dump some of this.
Yeah. We can always take that afterwards if you don't think you can just figure out what needs to be thrown away.
Alright. But yeah, I have added the obsidian seal. And I said it is supposed to be shown to the Meladorians, was it?
Yep. Do not speak of your quest to anyone except their leader, Lorcan Ironheart. Seek him out. In him, you can place your trust. While you slept, we communicated with our minds, and he has vowed to help you find the Lost Stones. She puts down the black box and gracefully walks towards the narrow exit from her chamber. In the room beyond, you see a stocky ochre clad in polished bronze armor, waiting patiently for you to appear. There's Tucktron, she says fondly. He will be your guide. The creature brings himself stiffly to attention and salutes you with pride. I am honored to have been chosen, he says, using a language that approximates to your own. You return to his salute and bid your thanks and farewell to Sirocca. You will succeed, she whispers, as she kisses you, your cheek. You must succeed.
Well, we can make an attempt at the very least.
You leave Sirocca's chamber and follow Tucktron as he leads your way out of the tower and along the busy street towards the city's main square. 3 gleaming bronze chariots, each drawn by a team of strange horse-like creatures called Onipa, are ready and waiting to take you to Tolakos. With the Upa captain, you climb aboard the leading chariot and grab the handrail as the driver cracks his whip. The Onipa surges forward, and, in a cloud of thick dust, the chariots race out of the city and along a stony road that cuts through the center of the valley beyond. 3 hours pass before you catch sight of the village on the road ahead. Tucktron grins and points repeatedly at his open mouth. You want eat here? He says, shouting to make himself heard above the incessant rattling of the chariot wheels. Do you wish to stop at the Orca village for a meal, or would you rather press on to Tolakos without stopping?
I say we press on. We already have the health we need.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Tucktron slaps the driver's shoulder. Immediately he holds on the reins and pulls at the lever which activates Wrong choice. The captain shrugs his hairy shoulders and motions to the driver not to stop. As you pass through the village, a group of Uruk children cheer and wave and toss flowers at the speeding chariot. One of the red blooms lands in the crook of your arm. Do you wish to use curing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
You recognize the flower to be a hyena. Its red petals are especially effective in the treatment of battle wounds. Should you lose endurance points during a future combat, you'll be able to restore 5 endurance points immediately afterwards. They can only
Nice!
they can only be used after combat.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Hold on.
Write that
Because
down,
I-
please.
Yeah, I'm adding it to our backpack.
And remember to write that it can only be used after combat.
Yeah.
Give me a moment then.
I guess it is most useful if you fear that you'll be thrown into combat soon again, which has happened before. You have not eaten today and must now eat a meal. If you possess the Magna Carta discipline of Hunt Mastery, you are unable on this occasion to use this skill in lieu of eating a meal from your backpack.
Okay, fair enough.
I have not written the item and the plant down yet.
Oh. Well, I just finished reading the page.
I see. Can only... Okay, what was the special thing it can do, and it can only
It
be
can
used-
restore 5 endurance points, but only if you use it, but can only be used after battle. Or I guess at any time outside battle, really.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to say outside of combat.
Yeah. So, oh, and you use a meal. If you have
Okay.
any.
Give me a moment. Need to make sure these things are in order. Yeah, we eat a meal. That means that we have 2 left.
Okay.
Fair enough.
A few miles beyond the village, the road leaves the valley and crosses an open expanse of lush grassland. The hours roll by and you watch the passing landscape with increasing wonder as you try to comprehend how it can thrive beneath a sunless sky. Slowly the plain descends towards a wide river, sluggish with sediment and flanked by tall grey-green trees. A bridge spans the dark water, and the road continues beyond towards a line of hills. The bridge is built of stout timber, but as you draw closer to it, you sense something is seriously amiss. Do you wish to use Hunt Mastery?
Yes.
Yes.
By magnifying your vision, you are able to see that the middle of the bridge is damaged. Many of the planks have been torn up and strewn across the surface at random, crudely disguising the gaping hole. You scream a warning to Tucktron and he's able to halt the chariot just in time as they thunder towards the approach ramp. Do you wish to use Pathmanship?
Yes,
Sure.
please.
I mean, you have Pathmanship, right? If I remember correctly?
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
partnership.
Yeah, okay. You sense a scream of warning that the trees are...
Not no, we are in the middle of the book. I was just about to say that we needed to check on our skills again, but in the middle of the book. Damn it, have been away for a long time.
Yeah, I know. It's been a couple of weeks, but hey, that's life. You sense a scream of warning that the trees harbor hidden enemies. They are lurking, ready to ambush anyone who attempts to cross the bridge. You tell Tucktron, and immediately he orders his scouts to dismount and take cover behind their chariots, while he and his driver go forward to examine the damaged bridge. Do you wish to go with Tucktron, or would you else stay back and guard the chariots?
They
I
might
say
need
we
our
s-
help. So, yeah, let's go forward.
Yeah.
Alright, we go
If they're
forward.
fired upon, they'll need our help to get them to safety if they're hit.